Alright, that should be a lot better. Hopefully that's it. Otherwise, chuck it all out the window. Honestly. That looks like it's good, but yet you can't hear anything. I don't get it. It's saying it's excellent. Look at that. I don't know what's wrong with it, Twitch. Everything else is good. I don't know what's with the Twitch. Twitch must be having some issues or something. Alright, well, good thing we're recording it, so. I'm good. Alright, so we're supposed to be going right now, but I gotta give it 3 more minutes. So make sure this is straight, and we're all set. 1, 2, 3, hit it. How the F are you? Frick. Something like that. Frack. I don't know. Whew, okay, so there's some issues going on Twitch. Or not on Twitch. On Twitch. I don't know what the hell is going on over there, but I'm glad I'm recording this for you, so I can post it to them later. I think my voice has a little bit of an echo, so let me turn it down a little bit. Alright, I think it's a little good right there. Am I all good? Are you ready or what? Alright. The Ultimate League. Let me explain. Let me get ready. Let me get at it. First off, it's my league. Wait, I'm not even in the camera. It's my league. Alright? And it's my league for all of you. So, how this is done. Yes, we could have went with the PS4. I could have snatched my son's PS4 and just did it all because, you know, he's doing other things right now. Anyway, could have done that, didn't do it. Could have bought my own, didn't do it. All right. PS3, yes, I know some of you are like, how old you got to be, how old you got to get. Damn, son. Yes, I'm 48. That's all right. All right. You know, I started playing games when I was like, I think like 13. I think 12, maybe Atari. I don't know what it was. No, Commodore 64. Damn, son. Damn. Then there was a Texas Instrument one that was kind of fun, but we ended up getting an Atari. That was the first system we got in our house. So, you know, everybody argued over it. Had to wait. Went to a friend's house and played over there. And, you know, that's how that shit went. Anyway, these are the 3 games. NBA 2K14. I'm working on that. That's the hardest one because the issue that we're having with that game setup is when you play online, because, you know, a lot of the servers aren't working that well anymore for the PS3, but they are. And I figured it out. And you get to be a part of it. So, as you seen a couple of the videos yesterday, if you went to Harry Jackson on YouTube, you can check out some of the videos there. We did NBA 2K yesterday. Today, it's all Madden 25. Tomorrow, we're going to get into Fight Night 4. This is really just to give you a clue as to how this is all going to go down, how it's going to be done, and what I'm looking for. So, we get, for example, Madden 25, we get these teams sold. The league begins. What we raise to build the league and get it ready, I'm going to double it. So, Relevance Gaming, yeah, right there, that little logo. So, that company is going to double what is raised for the league, and then, boom, we go at it. So, if you got a Thursday night game, it's a Thursday night game. If you got a Sunday game, Sunday game. It's a Monday night game, you got a Monday night game based on the game. We're going full 17 weeks. I wanted to do 2 games to 3 games a week, but I think it's just going to be better if we just stick to 1 for now. Maybe we'll confirm with the league. Maybe we'll do a Zoom and talk to all the owners of the teams and talk to them together and ask them if they want to play 1 or 2 games a week. We can do it that way. That way the season's faster. But since everything has pretty much come to a halt, I mean, this sucks. It sucks. So I'm trying to do something to liven up everybody and at the same time keep myself going, because it's so easy to lose your mind with all this stuff. All these deaths, and we don't know who had it already. And you could have properties that said that you fought it already, but we don't know if it can come again. Like, it's just too much of everyone not knowing and not enough of us knowing. Like, that's what makes this whole thing scary. Outside of those that are passing away from this. I mean, this is just sick. You know, I talked to a friend of mine yesterday, and he said, you know, more people died from the flu than, you know, what's going on with this. So I don't know why everybody's panicking. That makes a lot of sense. I get it. But if you lost a family member or maybe a friend or an associate that passed away from this, it's totally different. It's a different world. Food doesn't taste the same. Music doesn't sound the same. Nothing is the same. So we gotta somehow try to figure this shit out. You know, I put it in my notes because I see that supposedly it's going after a lot of poor, you know, communities and nursing homes and this and that. Look, they told you not to go to the hospital unless you're severe. My issue is, if you're starting to get the symptoms, you should automatically call that family doctor and say, look, penicillin or amoxicillin if you're not allergic to them, and let that shit work in your system. Why? Because the worst case scenario leads to what? things shutting down and ammonia, right? Pneumonia. So if you put medicine in you that's designed to fight pneumonia, then it's not going to get to that level. And if it doesn't get to that level, you're not losing your life. Old, young, it doesn't matter. So that's where I'm coming from on that. Everybody's open to their own opinions. I get it. The doctors can't even really figure it out. They're just now admitting today and yesterday that it's not just, you don't have to spit on somebody to, you know what I mean? It's airborne. They're finally getting that. We've been on that shit since day one. Day one. So, I don't know. I know what I'm going to do for my family, but for everybody else out there, I mean, we have to sit on the sidelines and just wait. We got to wait and just hope that we can make it through this, that it doesn't come back as strong in the fall, even in the summer. I mean, people catch the flu in the summer. We don't know how long this thing is going to be around. So I don't even want to think about it or talk about it. Right now, my business isn't doing anything right now because the entire industry isn't doing anything right now. So, I have time on my hands. It sucks. I might jump into a 18-wheeler and go do some work on that or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But for some reason, Twitch is not working correctly. So, don't know. All the other channels are going good. It's live on YouTube, so if you're with me, thank you. Put something in the chat. I'm with you. In fact, there's a message already. What do we got? I don't know. Can't read it. Oh, what's up? What's up? Thank you very much for. I hate one finger typing. Nice. All right, let's go. Okay, so let's talk about the Ultimate League. Brought to you by Relevance Gaming, LLC. So, it's simple. We're going to go through some teams. I'm going to show you guys some things. You guys are going to be excited. Hopefully you will. If you love playing Madden, this is your thing. Now, I understand. It's not a PS4. It's a PS3. I'm sure you got one in your closet somewhere. Right now, Madden 25 is going for pennies on the dollar. You can get one at your house in a couple of days. You're ready. If you sign into this league and you pay for your team, you'll be able to practice with your specific team and be ready for the season. There'll be preseason, and then we jump right in. Once we get to the playoffs, that's when you start getting paid. It's that simple. And, this is an amateur level, which means you're not sponsored by somebody else supporting you so that you can go around and play other. No, this is amateur. So if you're good, that's all we need. Be as good as you can be, practice. It's all about a skill set. It's about the fun, and I make it more serious by putting a dollar amount up for you, and that's dance. That's what I'm saying. Now, most of these things usually say, hey, I've got $5,000. I'm going to put it into this tournament. Anybody can show up. No, I'm not doing that. Not doing it. Totally different. You pay for your team. Your team is here. So if you're a Giants fan, if you're a San Francisco 49er fan, buy your team. Get it. Only one team. That's it. You can't get any more. There's not two San Francisco 49ers in this league. No. It's one team. So it's whoever comes first gets it. What I'm actually going to do is set it up so it's almost like bingo. We're going to have a bunch of balls in a jar. I'm going to reach in, grab one out. That's the team that's up for grabs for those 35 to 45 minutes. We take the highest bidder. It's locked in. I'm going to pay for my team's already covered. That's the Buffalo Bills. I know. Kind of hurts, I know. But when you see these guys, totally different league, totally different setup. But the key is this. Once all 32 teams are taken, we get together on Zoom. We'll be talking, we'll be explaining, we'll be starting out what the first date is. You can do your own streaming for your game. You just have to type into the league. Once you're in the league, you'll see your team, your game, what's up. You can practice, you can do whatever you want. But then when it's your game time, then you and the person you're playing against will be ready to go, and boom, you go at it. All the stats are kept. It's awesome. And you know what? Fight night is the same way. It's going to be a lot of fun. So listen, I don't want to start off by talking a lot because I have to talk throughout this entire thing. So I don't like that, but I got to get out some whiskey. So give me a minute. Sorry. So I hope you guys are doing okay out there. You understand now the reason why I decided to put this together. A little bit of black velvet. whiskey. It's very good. All right. For Canada, that's crazy. All right, so if you're with us in this league, you do have to at least be 21 because we don't want any crying or anything like that. Oh, you can hear that horn pretty good, can't you? That's about like 6 shots, 5 shots. I don't care. I don't care. All right, so I hope you had a good Monday. Whew, are we ready or what? So let's get this party started. So we are. Cheers, everybody out there. Wait, where's the camera? All right, cheers, everybody. I'm not good with the camera on this at all. Horrible. Okay, so to start things off, in fact, let me. I had to buy a new old controller, believe it or not, yesterday. Okay, so I want to do something real quick. Let me get over here. So now I'm not streaming correctly because, you know, most streamers can run it into a card reader and then boom, you can see it on the screen. I had to put my camera to the screen, so I apologize. A little, maybe not too clear, but you'll see it in a second, and we get rid of my ugly mug. But I gotta get to the rousters real quick because I want to show you guys how this is all done, baby. These are all set, already rolling. In fact, I already put the league out there publicly. I had a couple players trying to get in. They wanted to play, so I let them play separately. They liked it, and then I cut them off. So, because this is strictly for you guys. So, my first player I want to show you guys is our quarterbacks. But before I get him going, he actually has his own theme song. And so we're going to bring him here. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I got to edit because he's got the wrong jersey number this whole time. What the... Let me make a quick correction real quick. It better be available. There it is. Alright, that's it. Accept. No. So how do you save it? That's it. That's what I did. Keep player without save. No! How do you... Oh, okay, we're good. Alright. Alright, is he back? Does he have it now? Is he all set? Yes, okay, good. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go through the rosters of some of these teams. Now, yes, it's from the Madden 25 game, but you want to control these guys. I didn't do much with their defenses. It's all about offense, baby. Defense wins games, but offense makes you want to play. So, I got it set up. Are you ready? We're going to go to this guy's theme song. So, I'm going to introduce the very first quarterback. It's from the Raiders. So, I hope this works. This is all corny. I apologize, but this is as serious as it gets because this is going to be a whole lot of fun. So, let's go to the right camera here. Is it this one? All right, okay, it's this one. All right. So, our first guy, and every time I play my games, even if you're streaming with me and watching the gameplay or whatever, no matter who I'm playing against, I'll be playing this theme from Al Pacino from Any Given Sunday. That'll be the beginning of every one of my games. But anyway, our first player, ladies and gentlemen, that we're going to introduce to you is this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Willie.
Ladies and gentlemen, Willie Beeman has done it again.
Beeman!
That's right. You know.
He's running the Raiders, baby. Let's go.
My name is Willie Beeman. I keep the ladies creaming, and all my fans got them screaming. You can defeat me, you're dreaming. But wow, style, profile. Willie Beeman got the ladies in the stand smiling. Wow, getting down to the nitty gritty, making them run out on the field, and so they did eat. Shaking like Peyton and shot, let a ball up like a clock. The stadium packed like Woodstock. Sending it downtown, blast like a rocket, keeping the pocket touchdown. What's up now?
Who is that rocking the spot?
It's Willie Beeman.
Who is that keeping it hot?
I'm Willie Beeman.
Who is that bringing the pain?
It's Willie Beeman.
Got the ladies screaming my name.
tackles, knocking hell loose. Come on. I will run this town, guaranteed first down.
Come on.
I keep the ladies. And on my back to
What? Come on.
and on the ladies. 'Cause all you got is grace. My name is Willie.
Billy Bean,
I keep the ladies
creaming,
and all my fans.
got screaming.
Think you can defeat me?
You're dreaming.
My name is Willie.
Woo!
Gotta get to work. Gotta go to work.
Go.
Yeah, baby. Willie Beeman has joined the lineup. Willie! Let's check him out, peeps. Let's check him out. Can I get this thing working right? Okay, there we go. All right, let's check him out. Willie Beeman is the starting quarterback for your Raiders. Look at that. 90 freaking 9, baby. That's Willie. We're going to watch one of his games in a little bit here. Let's see who he's got in the backfield. At halfback, Bo Jackson Jr. Look at the size. 6'1", 250. Woo! And McFadden's backing that up, man. That's crazy. It's crazy like that. Who we got for wide receivers? All right, so the wide receivers are all right, okay. They're going to be all right. They're going to be straight. But Willie Beeman can get it done. He can get it done. So what we're going to do is start at the beginning. We're going to go to each team from the very beginning here. Let you guys take a quick look. We're going to play one game. Well, I'm not going to play shit. I ain't doing that. I'm going to let the game play itself so that way you guys can check it out and see how tough this is going to be. So, my boy Jason Williams is our starting quarterback for Buffalo. As you can see, 6'4", 255. I'm going through these sizes because, I mean, it's going to be crazy. Now, I'm working on the actual dollar amount that we're looking to get for you to control your team. Once you have it, the settings are locked in. So you can't mess around with the settings. You can't cheat. You can't do shit. It's already locked in. So the only thing you can do is control your team, control your lineup, all that good jazz you can do. So that's mainly what keeps us fair. And you know, you have to sign in and boom, you're in the league. That's that simple. So we have him as quarterback. Our halfback, we stole Jamal Charles from Kansas City for a reason. Number one, we needed him. So it's just what it is. But wide receiver, you got yours truly. That's right, yours truly. I'm not 6'3", should have been, but not 6'3". Didn't go to Albany, but I did in this game. And so my boy Jason and I are going to try to take over and try to win this league. But I don't think it's going to happen because it's just too tough. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. So let's go back up here. Like I said, I didn't do anything with the defenses, just the offenses. So who do the Broncos have in leading the way? Oh, John Elway the third, son. Let's roll it. That's roll it. 6'2", 225. Nasty arm. Everything's great with him. They're running back, Moreno. So, you know, you got some old school cats in there. Wide receivers look great. So, they got a squad. They're going to be all right. All right, let's go to the Browns, baby. Let's get down with the Browns. Who's their starting quarterback? Of course, Baker Mayfield had to be created, and he's in the game. Who's their halfback? My youngest brother who passed away, E-Money, is running the show with the Cleveland Browns. 5'10", 215 from Stony Brook, baby. Gonna rock him. He's got Willis McGahee behind him. They got a good squad. Their defense is straight. Wide receiver-wise, well, first off, let's see who they got as tight end. Bam! Ozzie Newsome, the second, 6'7", 260, baby. Bam! Wide receivers, let's see what we got. We got Gordon. I was going to put, what's his name here, but, you know, I'm going to just raise some of the wide receivers for all teams except for Buffalo. So I'll shoot one more video before the league begins, but we'll make sure all players are all set and all happy. All their controlled or owned plays, or excuse me, coaches will be ready to go. And that's it. So the Buccaneers, We're going to make a trade for Josh Freeman, sending him to New England so that could be a little more realistic. But other than that, they're pretty straight. They got an okay squad. Cardinals, who do we got? Carson Palmer kept him there. I got to raise his stats a little bit though. But he's got a good squad. He's got a good squad behind him. Tiny Lease, 5'7", 215 from Wisconsin, Whitewater, man. Bam! Wide receivers still look great. Fitzgerald, Floyd, Robert. They got some boys. They're going to be all right. Yeah, I'll be all right. All right, let's go. Cardinals, Chargers. So Rivers is still there. They got a good squad. They have a good squad. Wait, who's their halfback? I missed it. Oh, that's right. This is exactly what I mean. 6'3", 245. Bubba Banks. The dude is hard to tackle. You can't tackle him. You just can't. Impossible. So, the Chiefs. So, I'm going to bring Mahomes in. I got to create him. I'm going to send Alex Smith to one other team. I don't know. Maybe I'll let him back up who's at Washington. We'll show you who's at Washington in a second. But that was the only thing. Everything else looks good for them because their halfback is Christian Okoye, 6'7", 270 at the halfback position. I'm telling you, it's crazy. You on that team, man, you're going to be rocking them out. You're going to be rocking them out. Wide receivers, they all look okay. They look great. I mean, it's just crazy. When you got the right quarterback on your team, man, it makes every difference in the world. And to prove it, let's talk about these guys. Hold on. Let's see if I can get this right. All right, there we go. So Andrew Luck is back. He feels great. He's back in the league. Their starting halfback is Bradshaw. Yeah, he's all right. They're going to be okay. I think they're good. So fullback is okay. Wide receivers look great. You got Reggie Wayne, T.Y. Hilton. They good. All right. The Cowboys. Cowboy, baby. Let's see who they got. I forget. Oh, not the wide receivers. Let's go back to the quarterback first. So Tony Romo's still there. I don't know. I may still make some minor adjustments. But their halfback, Tony Dorsett, the second, 6'5", 205 from USC, rolling cats out. Hard to tackle. All right, so we've seen our wide receivers here. We got Des Bryant back, Austin. They got their normal guys from the Madden 25. I didn't touch them. Wait till you see these boys from Miami. So their quarterback is none other than Dan motherfucking Moreno the second, 6'4", 215 from Chattanooga. 99%. The dude is nasty. Halfback, Jonathan Williams, 6'6", 265. That's right. 6'6", 265. 6'6", 265 pounds. Halfback. Impossible to tackle. Wide receivers, get ready. Mark Clayton, Mark Duper back in the mix. This is the team. If they don't win the Super Bowl, I don't know what's up. I don't know. But that's your squad from Miami. I mean, they're just impossible. The Eagles are rocking with Matt Ryan, traded from Atlanta, which means Atlanta's got something going on at quarterback. We'll check that out in a second. Right now, their halfback is still the same, LaShawn McCoy. Wide receivers still look good. Oh, yeah. Harold Carmichael, 6'8", 195. Arizona State. 6'8", 195. Still got Deshaun Jackson on the lineup. Still got Macklin. I mean, these boys are loaded. Loaded. Harold Carmichael, 6'8", 195, man. Crazy. Crazy, I'm telling you. Crazy. It's just getting crazy. The Falcons have Mike Vick back in the mix. 97%. I was going to increase that a little more, but, that's all right because they're going to be good. They got Steven Jackson still on the sidelines, man. It's crazy. Wide receivers, Julio, who you know. I know Julio. Julio Jones still rocking on the team. Looking good. The guys look good. 49ers, get ready. Buckle up. Your 49ers have Montana, Joey Montana, the second, 6'3", 225, leading the way, son. Their halfback, Gore, Frank Gore, still there. How about the wide receiver positions, though? You got Baldwin, Crabtree, Manningham. They're loaded. They're loaded, son. They're loaded. The New York Giants still have Manning. He looks all right. Brandon Jacobs, though, in the backfield. Wide receivers still look good. Cruz, Hicks, Randall L. Got some boys. The Jaguars. Bam! Colin Kaepernick back in the NFL, baby. 6'4", 230. Sitting on their sidelines waiting to lead his troops. Halfback, you got Maurice Jones-Drew. Wide receivers, you have Cecil Shorts, Blackman, you got Sanders. I mean, everybody's here. They rolling out. Yes, it's from the Madden 25 season. I get it. But this is going to be one of the hardest games you've ever played, son. Look at Big Bad Peyton Manning, who hasn't retired yet, 6'5", 230, playing for the New York Jets before he sets sails. Who's running back? Justice Jackson, my younger brother, 6'2". He's not 6'2". 6'2", 240 from Kansas. 99% hard to tackle, tough. He runs up the middle a lot. Justice Jackson, the starting running back for your New York Giants. So who do they have as wide receiver? How about Al Toon III? 6'9", 190. 6'9", 190. 6'9", 190, runs a 4.4. Impossible. San Antonio Holmes still there. Nelson Curley. These boys are nasty. Nasty. So if you're a Jets fan, that's the team you snatch. The Lions, they still got Stafford running his thing. I want to improve his stats a little bit more because I think his pocket presence should be a little better. So he'll suffer a lot less sacks. But who's his halfback? Shabam! Barry Sanders, the second, 5'9", 220, Arkansas State. Rock him out. He's just nasty. All right. Wide receivers still look the same. You got Calvin Johnson and Burleson. Yeah. Calvin Johnson's back, I'm telling you. It is sensational. All right. Let's see. The Packers. They didn't really change too much. I'm going to improve Aaron Rodgers just a hair more. Their halfback setup. Lacey could be a little bit better. So I'm going to improve. Before the season starts, all the starting running backs will be at least 92 or better for their overall rating. Just what it is. Your best wide receiver will be at least 94 or better. So that's what you got. That's what we have. Their wide receivers, still a good Jordy Nelson, Cobb. So they look good. They're going to be all right. The Panthers were a little crazy, so I'm not going to spend too much time with them, but Willie Beeman is in the league, running the Oakland Raiders. So Newton is still there. I may get rid of him. I may trade him up to a different team. I'm not for sure. But I think he looks good there still, too. So they're starting halfback. I forgot. Oh, yeah, D'Angelo Williams. Yeah. Wide receiver. Steve Smith still there. Ted Ginn. Yeah, there's some boys. They got some boys. They should be all right. They should be all right. The Patriots, you already know about. The Raiders. We told you about the Raiders. Look at Bo Jackson, the second. 6'1", 250, baby. Who's next? The Rams. They didn't really get too much. So they still have Stafford. I really don't like Stafford. Sam Bradford. I really don't like him. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just let Josh get in there or what. Don't know. Still undecided about that. Eric Dickerson is back in the league. 6'4", 235, 99. 99, yeah. It's just, these guys are nasty. They look at all those running backs. They're ready. Fullback is good. Wide receivers are straight. So they got Tavon Austin. Couple no-namers there. Maybe they need a little bit of help there on the wide receiver side of things. But I played against them, and they don't need no help. All right. Didn't really change the quarterback much for Baltimore. Flacco's still there. Their halfback is still Rice. Wide receivers still look okay. Torrey Smith-Jones, Stokely's there. So they look all right. The Redskins, get ready. Starting quarterback, Mr. Dougie Fresh Williams, 6'6", 220, 99%, baby. Halfback is Alfred Morris. Wide receivers, Pierre Garçon. Santana Moss is still back there. We got some boys. So I don't want this video to go too long, but Drew Brees, who does he have in the backfield? I forgot. Okay, Sproles, that's right. Darren Sproles back there. Who else? Okay. Wide receivers, Colson, Moore, Stills, good. Seahawks. Who do Seahawks have? They have, of course, Russell. At the quarterback, halfback, Marshawn Lynch. Wide receivers still look good. Percy Harvin, Golden Tate, Baldwin's there. They got some boys. They got the best receivers pretty much so far, besides Miami. But see those Steelers. Let's look at the Steelers. So you got Ben Roethlisberger. Le'Veon Bell is still there, so they're still dangerous. Wide receivers, Lynn Swann the second, 6'1", 195. Lynn Swann the second. Antonio Brown is still there, so they got even Plexico Burris is still sitting there, so they got some boys. They have some boys. The Texans. Let's talk about the Texans for a second. Their quarterback is Chad Henne. Wanted to have Matt Shaw, but I think we're going with Chad Henne. Starting halfback, Jared Williams, 6'5", 255. Bam, son, bam. He's got Arian Foster backing him up. What the? I mean, that's how dangerous these boys are. Dangerous. Damn. Wide receivers still look good. So you got Andre Johnson, Hopkins is just getting good. Like, it's just, yeah, they're pretty damn strong. They're pretty good. The Titans. Talk about remembering the Titans. Warren Moon the second. 6'3", 205, baby. Their halfback is Chris Johnson, so he's still there. And then, of course, their wide receivers are pretty much the same from back then. But, I mean, you got to give and take in this league because, you know, if it's too easy, no one's going to learn anything. No one's going to gain anything besides the money. And you don't want it to be about that. You want it to be about a skill set. We might send someone here, get rid of Jake Locker. But Jake Locker, he's not normally 94. I raised the stats up. But they look all right. You know, they got their boy Adrian Peterson running in the backfield still. So Greg Jennings, like this is just they're loaded. Their defense is nice. Nobody touched their defense. We forgot to talk about the best. Quarterback Robert Griffin III at quarterback. Halfback Walter Payton II, 5'11", 220. Get at me, dog. Forte's backing him up. Damn, son. I mean, it's just like, damn. Wide receivers didn't change. You got Brandon Marshall, Jeffries. You got, I mean, they're stacked, man. Finally, the Bengals. Didn't do much with the Bengals at all, but I think we shall. So I think we're just going to really improve Dalton's stats. Give him a little bit more awareness so he doesn't throw so many interceptions. But Reggie Bush is their starting running back, and their wide receivers still look good. You know, AJ Green, Sanu. We know he was traded to Atlanta, but during this game when it was set up, he was still with Cincinnati. So there's a lot to build off of. But anyway, so that's the rundown on these teams. Now, like I said, I may do a little bit more for the skills positions. Other than that, I didn't want to do too much because I want it so that it's attractive, but at the same time, it still takes a skill set for you to get this done, and that's the most important thing. Because that's what makes it fun. That's what keeps it challenging, and that's really what it all should be about. Is you be able to defeat adversity and make things happen. This is a lot of fun, and I know you have a lot of fun doing it. So let me end this stream with a speech from Mr. Al Pacino. From Any Given Sunday. It's so funny. It's a great speech. And then we'll end this stream. So anyway, this was just to give you a peek of what we did with tweaking some of the rosters to make it attractive. I should be done with the complete rosters by this Friday, and then I'll shoot another short video to give you the final rosters for these guys. You sign in if you want in to get to this league. I'm going to give you everything you need. You get it done. Once it starts, we all blow the doors off and roll. I mean, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's just going to be what it is. So it's called the Ultimate League. There can only be one winner. One stands alone. If you make the playoffs, you start getting that money back, and it starts getting crazy. So that's what it's really going to be about. I haven't set a amount yet. I'm still working on that. But I think it's going to be great. We're doing the same thing with NBA 2K14, and we're also doing the same thing with Final Fight 4. Like, that's going to be the game because there's going to be 20 created fighters, but you create your own fighter. So out of the full 20, so really there's 19 more. There's mine, and then there's 19 more. And we not only battle against the 20 that we have, but we also have to go online and fight people we don't even know. And if you don't know, you can go on right now, online, Final Fight 4, PS3, and you'll see more than 25,000 fighters that are still out there fighting. So that's how great that game was. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's listen to Al Pacino, and then we're going to watch the Raiders take on the Steelers, and then we're done. So, hasta la vista, baby.
I don't know what to say, really. 3 minutes to the biggest battle of our professional lives. All comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're going to crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get the shit kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. Now, I can't do it for you. I'm too old. I look around, I see these young faces, and I think, I made every wrong choice a middle-aged man can make. I pissed away all my money, believe it or not. I chased off anyone who's ever loved me. And lately, I can't even stand the face I see in a mirror. You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. Hell yeah. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the fucking difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life in it, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is. The 6 inches in front of your face. Now I can't make you do it. You gotta look at the guy next to you. Look into his eyes. Now I think you're gonna see a guy who will go that inch with you. You're gonna see a guy who will sacrifice himself for this team because he knows when it comes down to it, you're gonna do the same for him. That's a team, gentlemen. And either we heal now as a team, or we will die as individuals. That's football, guys. That's all it is. Now, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, son. Hey, again, you get a chance, join the league, the Ultimate League. Get ready for some football right now as we join the Oakland Raiders against the Miami Dolphins in the Ultimate League. I hope you enjoy this game. Let's go, Willie Beeman. Yeah, I'm losing it. That's what this coronavirus shit does to you, man. Yeah, I know. Wait, what the? Yeah, I'm not in control of this. This is for everybody else to watch, not for me. All right, I'm out of here. Enjoy. Hasta la vista. It's the Oakland Raiders versus the Miami Dolphins in the Ultimate League. Sit back and enjoy and get ready. I'm losing it. All right, bye.
Oakland, California, the home of the Raider Nation. We welcome you to the Coliseum for this AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Oakland Raiders. Hello friends, Jim Nance alongside Phil Sims. And Phil, we prepared for this game by talking to the players and the coaches. What do you expect?
Jim, you're right. You got to talk to a lot of people, and I tell you, there's so many things that are even in this football game. What we're going to look at and what both coaches told us. Special teams, look for them. Look for the hidden yardage. Which team can get the longer returns in the return game? And also, what has stopped it, or what can always be a problem in games like this, is penalties. Try to keep them to a minimum. We'll see how it turns out.
And the latest on today's matchup, we head down to the field, and here's Danielle Bellini. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. This one's not leaving the end zone. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, and Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
First down all the way. Makes the reception. He's brought to a halt.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
Hart lines in the slot. The formation here, shotgun. He'll fire it out to the left. That catch, good for a first down.
Wow, when you keep picking up first downs like this, it gives you confidence. But maybe most importantly, it gets the defense sitting over there going, what's coming next?
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Trying to get it outside before the defense is set. Here's a look at the offense. And if they're going to win today, this group of wide receivers must go vertical. They must open up the game for the offense. Second down coming up. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Rhythm, you hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. That's another first down by the offense. They got some rhythm, and these kind of drives usually lead to scores.
Why is he jumping like that? I don't get it. Look at that. It's crazy.
First down here after the completion. He'll go to the left. The Dolphins now move the chains.
The offense has done a good job. They're now down inside the 20, but here's where it gets tough. because your plays are limited because the field has been shrunk.
This camera might be dying. I don't know.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Gains 11. Well, you work all week long on a game plan if you're the offensive coordinator, and you come right out and it works.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, does it? Makes the offensive players, they feel good about what's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller. That's just as important.
Hold on.
The defense comes out in the nickel. First and goal. Trying to work that left side. Miami is in for the score. Touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on first and goal.
Dolphins for the extra point. Inside of the upright. Dolphins set to kick it. The returner opts for the touchback, and the offense will begin at the 20. And now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series. First and 10. Action fake. With two hands, he has it. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. And today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. The Dolphins defense now is going to go nickel. How about Brent Grimes?
Well, Brent Grimes is a very good cover corner. Again, to me, to be a really good cover corner, you've got to take chances. He'll do it. He'll go for the interception and try to turn it into a big play.
3rd and 2 here after the run.
Let's go.
Brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. All set to punt here. Wants to give it a go here. Throws out the arm. He's stacked up at that point. It's first down as they head to the line. The give. A player to watch on this starting defensive unit is DJ Hayden.
Like Hayden, maybe the fastest defensive back in the 2013 draft. He can run with any receiver in the NFL, and when he gets a chance, he can make the play and catch that football and get big interceptions.
Nickel formation here for the defense. Second down and 5. Eyeing that left side. Nowhere else to go, and he's out of bounds. Well, it's a nice
Something's
throw
up
by
with
the
my
quarterback
camera,
that
so
time
I'm
to
killing
get
myself.
just enough yards to pick
I
up
might
the first
have to
down.
buy a new camera, but anyway. I don't know what else is up. It looks alright on the OBS, but on the playback, like the still screens and everything else is great. It's fine, but after that it's jittery.
You knew this was going to happen. There's the red flag.
All right,
And the
anyway.
coach disagrees with the call on the field.
That's it for me tonight.
First off, you want to make sure